there's something even cooler than square numbers, it's got to be cube numbers. Cube numbers. What is a cube number? First, I'm going to attempt to draw a cube, a 3D cube. There's the first section, there's the back of the cube, then you just join the corners up and you have a nice looking cube. That is a cube, but what is a cube number? Well, a cube is made up of squares, and squares all have the same length sides. So a cube has each of its sides, each of its edges, the same length. If I took the length as being 2, that length would be the same as that length. It would have the same height, the same width, and the same depth of 2. What would be the volume of that cube then? The volume of that cube would be 2 times by 2 times by 2. The height times the width times the depth. And 2 times by 2 times by 2 is 8. That makes 8 not a square number, but a cube number. 8 isn't actually a square number, but it is a cube number, and cube numbers are cool and quite important in maths. What would another cube number be? Well, now we can do it without even needing to draw the cube. Let's take, for example, 3 times by 3 times by 3. Again, the sides are all equal because it's a cube. It's not a cuboid where you have perhaps different length sides, but a cube specifically means a 3D shape with equal lengths. Exactly. So 3 times by 3 times by 3, 3 times. That would be 9 times by 3, which is 27. So 27 is a cube number. Let's underline that. 27 is a cube number, as is 8. There's 6 cube numbers that I would really like you to know, and they are 8, 27, then 1 times 1 times 1, which equals 1. So 1 is another cube number. 1 is also a square number, so 1's quite powerful. Then 4 times by 4 times by 4, which is 4 times by 4 is 16. 16 times by 4 is actually 64. So 64 is a cube number. 64 is also a square number. Again, 64 is pretty darn powerful. 2 more. 5 times 5 times 5 is another cube number. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times by 5, you can use a calculator if you'd like, but 25 times by 5, 25 times by 4 is 100, add another 25, so we get 125. So yes, 125 is a cube number. It's a number which you would get as the volume of a cube if each of its sides had a length of 5. Last one would be 10 times by 10 times by 10. These are the ones that will be most useful in your exam. 10 times by 10 is 100, 100 times by 10 is 1,000. So 1,000 is another cube number. Quick bit of notation, how they might write that, they might ask you, what is 3 cubed? That's what that little 3 means, if you're wondering. That little 3 means cube the number. To cube something, you times it by itself 3 times. So 3 cubed, as we've seen, is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. What would you say that 4 cubed is? 4 cubed, go for it. Yep, it's 4 times by 4 times by 4, which is indeed 64. That's a little glimpse into cube numbers.